This short video will take you through the national context of creativity and how SEIC are using Scotland's Creative Learning Plan to support our practitioners and learners to develop their skills and confidence in taking forward creative learning and teaching. Education Scotland defines creativity as a process which generates ideas that have value to the individual. It is important for learners to find their passion to allow them to be engaged in meaningful and joyful learning. It involves looking at familiar things with a fresh eye and examining problems with an open mind, making connection, and that importance of learners having wider experiences and being able to connect those dots together rather than learning being a linear experience. Creativity is about learning from mistakes, being able to take risks and being encouraged and supported to take risks, and it's also about using imagination to explore new possibilities. It is important to be explicit in the language used and that creativity is not just about the arts, they are higher order skills that can be used across learning and life. Scotland's Creative Learning Plan was first published in 2013, setting out a shared vision for the importance of creativity in education. The refreshed vision, mission and values-based goals, which came out in 2021, has been more important than ever to recognise the result of the very different landscape and impact of the pandemic. This is to ensure that the Scottish education system enables everyone to recognise, develop and apply their creativity to support and rethink Scotland's education, skills employability and careers provision. The national context for your creativity is Curriculum for Excellence, is permission to be creative, both for your learners and as practitioners, strategic leaders, whichever sector and setting you work in, and at any stage of your career. The strategic influencers for developing creative learning that have been used to the greatest effect are the Creativity Across Learning 3 to 18 Impact Review, Higgius 4, and the refreshed Vision, Mission and Values-Based Goals. Skills development is a key element of successful curriculum design, and there hasn't been a more crucial time than now to focus on skills development with young people. Meta skills are innate, timeless, higher order skills that create adaptive learners and promote success in whatever context the future brings. They are a key part of brain development, which has impacts on emotional well-being, engagement, cognitive development, and equity. The core creativity skills are being constructively inquisitive, open-minded, using imagination, and the ability to solve problems. These are all higher order skills and are transferable across learning, life, and work. Highlighted are a few aspects of these skills that are really current and not going to be any less so in the future, for example, with the pandemic, climate emergency, and increasing poverty. This snapshot of the Creativity Skills Progression Framework can be used alongside other tools and frameworks such as Skills 4.0 and the Meta Skills Progression documents to inform an understanding and contextualisation of creativity skills as learners progress from early level to senior phase or when planning and evaluating learning. The ICANN statements and entitlements are aligned with Higgius 4 and the Impact Review, as well as the Career Education Standards. A focus on creativity can make learning interesting, relevant, personal, and engaging. It motivates people to find out more, to apply prior knowledge, analyse and synthesise information with purpose. This builds confidence and develops resilience, which we know has huge benefits on mental well-being. Creativity has the potential to hook learners into engaging and meaningful learning, over which learners have more ownership, confidence, and belief in themselves. By opening up opportunities to allow young people to find their passion, as well as help us to help them find their passion, learners will thrive. It's about achievement through raising interest, which gives way to choices and pathways. Creativity also cuts across as a really good IDL theme, and through this lens, it can cover a wealth of curricular areas. The creativity skills are used every day in many contexts all the time, in work and personal lives. To support the development of our young workforce, creative jobs and human interaction will be needed in the future, and employers want this. It is important that we are being explicit with the language used around creativity. Creativity is a feature throughout all the work of the empowered system, with the advantage of having its own associated creative learning network. Some of the strategic approaches that we have taken as a SEIC to embed creativity have included a range of professional learning offers, including a suite of creativity CLPL and creative conversations, a storyline approach, embedding the creativity skills progression framework, and supporting schools using the creative thinking SEQF level 5-6 qualification. These actions help develop learners and leaders' knowledge, skills, and confidence in taking forward creative learning, creative teaching, and innovative pedagogies across the curriculum. For more information, please get in touch with Charlotte Bennett, the Education Support Officer for Creativity.